And welcome to the Maple Grove Boys Swim and Dive Team. Final home meet of the season of 2023. My name is Lori Fisher. I am a mom on the team. And my stream partner is Sean Fisher, my husband and dad on the team. And we are here for senior night to celebrate all our seniors tonight, 12 of them. Mark Altman, Ian Cobb, Logan Sear, Garrett DeLusa, Advad Deepak, Aiden Freeze, Zach Johnson, Garrett Reichels, Andrew Sahlberg, Ben West, PJ Wild, and Caden Whitwer. Congratulations to everyone so far for a really successful season. Placing second in True Team last Saturday at Maple Grove, where we also hosted the big meet with 8 teams. That means the boys go on to True Team State this Saturday at the U of M. We are going to start with the boys 200-yard medley relay, JV. In lane 1 for swimming for Maple Grove, Dehan Josie, Nick Bauer, Lucas Rasky, and Rowan Layden. In lane 3, Andrew Sahlberg, Hudson Peterson, Bentley Craig, and Miles Ferens. And in lane 5, Brady Kukluk, Daniel Shearer, Mateo Vadaya, and Adam Munke. Okay, Maple Grove, lane 3, taking number 1. Next up, boys 200-yard medley relay varsity.
the live stream, the MGSH, that's not showing up. None of that is? No, the Anoka.
Just the, see that?
Yep.
Swimming in lane 1 for Maple Grove, Alex Pickens, Eris Liu, Paul Wild, and George Fisher. In lane 2, Anoka, Kenan Nelson, Charles Gottby, Sam Yurnabeck, and Wesley Anderson. Then in lane 3 for Maple Grove, you have Logan Sear, Rodrigo Rodriguez, Louis Bacher, and Thomas Bodkin. In lane 4 for Anoka, Ewan McAllister, Calvin Tucken, Matthew Goldstein, and Morrison Vanderhoof. Then in lane 5 for Maple Grove, Gabe Jimenez, Garrett DeLusa, Jacob Engler, and Mark Altman. And in lane 6 for Anoka, Deacon Blinkman, Machi Leakey, Lucian Warmata, and Ethan Belkalaba.
So the sets, for some reason, the sets are only visible on recording. Okay. So where's the tab for that? It's literally this. Yeah, that little icon right there. Okay. Okay. So if you click it together, just make it vanish because we're not recording. But I think like the 200 freestyle.
PJ Wild is swimming right now. He is a senior. He's been on the team for 5 years. His favorite event is any relay, so this is perfect. His favorite part about swimming is racing, and he joined the team because he had friends on the team. In lane 5, Maple Grove, Mark Altman, one of our captains, also been on the team for 5 years. His favorite part of swimming is spending time with his friends, and his role model is fellow senior Aiden Freeze. Mark listens to anything before meets. Sounds like he likes any kind of music. Did we get that logo figured out? We are now on event number 3, the boys 200-yard freestyle JV. In lane 1 for Maple Grove, we have Grady Clark. In lane 2 for Anoka, Andrew Macedo. In lane 3 for Maple Grove, Connor Elfstrand. In lane 4 for Anoka, Holden Vanderhoof. In lane 5, senior Maple Grove, Andrew Sahlberg. And in lane 6, Ryan Madison with Anoka. Andrew's been on the team for 6 years. His favorite event is the 100 fly. His favorite part of swimming is the meets. He joined because he was swimming before high school. Mark Altman, we said, would listen to any kind of music before meets, but Andrew says he doesn't listen to anything, finding maybe his zen there. Who is his biggest fan? His parents, Deb and Eric, who have also been instrumental to the Maple Grove team, helping all of us younger grade parents out with all of this, helping with the streaming, planning events for the kids, just doing a lot of stuff. So we thank all the senior parents for all the hard work they've put in the last several years for this team and trying to teach all of us newer parents how it's done. Andrew also does the soundboard for theater, which I've seen him in action before, so we're thankful for him to do that as well. All these boys on the team have multiple talents besides swimming, playing instruments, doing other sports. arts, Boy Scouts, Eagle Scouts, all that. Andrew gives a shout out to Captain Mark Altman. He said, I think he's cool. But then he said he told me to write this. So good job. Mark and Andrew sound like they're good buds. Coming in first place in lane 3, that would be Connor Elfstrand. Coming in second place, Andrew Sahlberg, Maple Grove. And in third place in lane number 4 with Anoka, Holden Vanderhoof. We are now in event number 4, the boys 200-yard freestyle varsity. In lane 1, we have freshman Jeffrey Norfold with Maple Grove. In lane 2, Abe Olson with Anoka. In lane 3, Garrett Reichels from Maple Grove Senior. In lane 4, Jack Deal with Anoka. In lane 5, senior Aiden Fries with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, in Anoka, Ewan McAllister. Garrett's been on the team for 6 years. He says his favorite event is the 100 breaststroke. His favorite part of swimming is hanging out with friends. Who is your role model? Aiden Fries, because he gets the girls. Aiden is also swimming this event right now. His favorite event is the 100 fly. He's been on the team for 6 years. He joined the team because since he was in 7th grade and he swam for a club. What kind of music pumps up Aiden? Rap, 80s, 90s, rock, kind of all of the above. And Aiden gives a shout out to Grandma Karen. Garrett says his biggest fans are his parents. When asked, what are your other hobbies and sports and interests, Garrett? He says this is literally all I do. So he must love, love, love swimming. Garrett gives a shout out to his club coach, Josh. Both Garrett and Aiden seniors this year. If Aiden could be in a relay with 3 other people in the world, it would be Zach Johnson, Ian Cobb, and Chris Osborne, because he wants to see what the divers can do. All 3 of them divers for Maple Grove. Coming in number 1 in lane 3, that is Garrett Reichels with Maple Grove. Coming in second place, Aiden Fries with Maple Grove. And coming in third, Jack Deal with Anoka.
Why is the freestyle not on here? Look, 200 freestyles.
No, 200 individual medley.
I understand that, but now I got to get rid of the freestyle. I got it.
This is event number 5, boys 200-yard I am junior varsity. In lane 1, Mateo Valita with Maple Grove. In lane 2, Declan Blinkman with Anoka. In lane 3, 8th grader Luke Martin with Maple Grove. In lane 4, Lucian Wamara with Anoka. In lane 5, Oliver Timothy with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Kenan Nelson with Anoka.
Text him again. Somehow the 200 freestyle has been deleted. Somebody deleted it. Okay, there you go.
In the 200 IM, the boys will be doing all 4 strokes: breaststroke, butterfly, freestyle, and backstroke.
I can do this for you.
Coming in first place, 8th grader Luke Martin with Maple Grove. Coming in second in lane 4, Lucian with Anoka. And coming in third place, Kenan with Anoka as well. Current score of the meet, Maple Grove 22, Anoka Tornadoes 8. We are now on the varsity side of the 200-yard IM.
Let's go, George!
In lane 1, we have senior Paul Wild. In lane 2, Levi Garberg from Anoka. In lane 3, Gabe Jimenez with Maple Grove. In lane 4, Calvin Tukakin from Anoka. In lane 5, freshman George Fisher with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Sam Ermamak with Anoka. First, it's the butterfly. Then we have the breaststroke. Then to backstroke, and then to freestyle. PJ Wild in lane number 1. As we said earlier, a senior this year. PJ says his biggest fan is his grandpa. His other hobbies, running cross country and track. He gives a shout out to his family and little Jeffy. Little Jeffy. Big shout out from PJ. PJ's role model is Mark Altman because he says he is a great leader. And he loves 70s, 80s, 90s rock. In lane 3, Gabe Jimenez. And in lane 4, Calvin from Anoka. Both at a pretty much tie right now. Coming in third at this moment, George Fisher in lane 5. George has been on the team for 2 years. His favorite event is the 200 free. He said the team is super fun. Here we come in first in lane 3. Gabe Jimenez in second place. Calvin with Anoka in third. George Fisher with Maple Grove. And again, that score, Maple Grove 22, Anoka 8. Event number 7, Heat 1. We have 4 heats of the 50-yard freestyle JV. In lane 1, Nick Bauer for Maple Grove. In lane 2, Oliver Hamill for Anoka. In lane 3, Rowan Layden with Maple Grove. In lane 4, Caden Patterson with Anoka. And in lane 5, Evan Olson with Maple Grove. Heat number 2, event 7, 50-yard freestyle. Heat number 2 for the 50, Advit Deepak in lane number 1 for Maple Grove. Chase Robinson for Anoka in lane 2. Dehan Josie for lane 3 for Maple Grove. In lane number 4, Ben Taylor with Anoka. In lane 5, Brady Kukluk with Maple Grove. And Brock Backman with Anoka in lane number 6. In first place, that would be Advet Deepak with Maple Grove in lane 1. In lane 5, Brady Kukluk with Maple Grove. And in third place, lane 3, Dehan Josie with Maple Grove, taking all 3 spots. Heat 3 out of 4. In lane 1, we have Lucas Rasky with Maple Grove. In lane 2, for Anoka, John Guy. In lane 3, Grady Clark with Maple Grove. In lane 4, Joseph Paulson with Anoka. In lane 5, Bentley Craig with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Mitchell Kadira with Anoka. Grady Clark has been on the team. This is his first year, and his favorite event is freestyle, so this is perfect. His favorite part of swimming is making friends. He joined because he had friends on it. His biggest fan is his mom. Heat 4 in lane number 1, Adam Monkey with Maple Grove. In lane 2, Soren Fondre with Anoka. In lane 3, Zachary Ruhr with Maple Grove. In lane 4, Ed Bellavola from Anoka. In lane 5, Benjamin West with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Will Guy with Anoka. Zach in lane 3 is a 10th grader. He's been on the team for 4 years. His favorite part of swimming is the friendships he joined to stay in shape. He likes to listen to 80s music before a big meet. His biggest fan is his dad, who usually does this streaming. We miss Jeff tonight. Any shout outs? Hi, Mom. And he will come in second place. In first place in lane 4 will be Ed from Anoka. And in third place, Benjamin West with Maple Grove. Now it's time for varsity, just one heat. In lane 1, we have Eris Lou for Anoka. In lane 2, Matthew Goldenstein with Anoka. In lane 3, Captain Logan Sear with Maple Grove. In lane 4, Wesley Anderson, Anoka. In lane 5, freshman Jeffrey Norfold with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Caleb Erickson, Anoka. In lane 3, we have Captain Logan Sear. His favorite part of swimming is looking at the clock and dropping times. His role model on the team is Garrett Rickles. He says, great teammate, always pushes him in practice. He likes EDM music, electronic dance music before a meet. His biggest fan is his mom. Logan's dad also takes photos for the team and has done a fantastic job this year. We thank Henry for that. Logan also likes video games, weightlifting, sleeping, and eating. I think most boys would agree with that. Our diving event is next. We have a few senior divers. Ian Cobb, Zach Johnson, both seniors this year. We also have Chris Osborne on the team, who is a sophomore, and new diver George Fisher, who is a freshman. Okay, it's diving time, folks. The crowd going wild for Captain Zach Johnson, who's been out this season with an injury. He is back. Perfect timing for senior night. First up, Anoka. Is it not working? Are you serious? It's going here. Well, when did it? Who knows when it stopped? Probably.
We got a text at 6:30. Looks like it's working. I don't know what. I couldn't even get into YouTube. I was gonna say I should just keep my phone on the screen.
Here's George Fisher with his first dive.
It's working. Yeah. You're live on it right now.
Okay, Zach Johnson's first dive of the night. 103B. Front dive. Pike position. 1.7 difficulty. Zach's been on the dive team for 6 years. This is his favorite event, obviously. His favorite part of swimming is practicing with the team. Zach's role model is his coach, Mitch Reilly. He's his role model because of his passion for diving, even as he has gotten older. Good job, Mitch. Freshman George Fisher with his second dive, 103C, a forward 1.5 somersault, 1.6 difficulty. This is George's first year on the diving team. George's biggest fan, he says, is his mom, who is me. Woo woo. 4.0, 3.5, 3.5. Now Anoka's turn.
Kind of good service. I never get good service in this field. I ducked and I was able to get the screen up.
Here on YouTube, let's go Maple Grove. Shout out to Jeremy Kelly watching from Florida. Thanks, Eric. Chris Osborne with dive 2, 104C front 2 somersault, 2.2 difficulty level. Chris is a sophomore on the team. His older brother used to be on the team but has graduated. 4.5 across the board for Chris. Up next, captain and senior Zach Johnson, who also likes cooking, working out, and video games. 105B front 2.5 somersault pike 2.6. Three 2.5, 2.5. We are now in the third round, starting with Anoka. You know, every single time I see a child dive, I am nervous, but they nail it every time. George Fisher with the third round, 202C. Back somersault tuck position 1.5. Three 4.5, and 4.0. Five across the board. Chris Osborne. .403C inward 1.5 somersault tuck position 2.2. 4.0, 4.5, 4.0. Next up, Zach Johnson with his third dive, 403C. Inward 1.5 tuck, 2.2. Zach gives a shout out to Ella Johnson. Hey, Ella. Nice. 6.56. Zach's shout out to Ella Johnson. It looks like she's his biggest fan. Good job, Ella. We are we are in our fourth round. George Fisher, 401C. Inward dive tuck, 1.4. 4.5, 4, and 4.5. George, his other hobby is running and music. George plays the piano, the sax, the clarinet, the oboe, and soon the guitar. Chris 203C, back 1.5 somersault, tuck 2.0 difficulty level.
VR, A, X, 5, 3, I believe.
4, 3.5, 3.5. Divers do perform 6 dives for dual meets. The dives are assigned a level of difficulty rating range from 1.2 to 3.7. Diving is judged on a 0 to 10 scale, 0 being a failed dive and 10 being a perfect score. Then the judge's score is multiplied by the level of difficulty to get to the awarded points for the dive. There's 4 body positions: tuck, pike, straight, free. Captain Zach is up. 404C, inward double, tuck, 2.8. Zach likes to listen to 2010 pop music. 3.5, 4, and 3. If he could be on a relay with 3 other people in the world, anyone, even if they don't swim. Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, and Gordon Ramsay. Interesting trio there. I think I'd go for the first 2. I'm not sure about Gordon Ramsay. Fifth round of diving. George Fisher kicking off for the Maple Grove side. 402C inward somersault tuck, 1.6. George says Rodrigo Rodriguez on the team, who's a sophomore, is his role model because he is a cool guy. 4.5. If you notice, Maple Grove is missing a diver tonight. Ian Cobb. Ian is a senior who's been on the team for 5 years. His favorite event is diving or the 50 free. Now we have Chris Osborne. Fifth round for Chris, 301B, reverse dive, pike, 1.7. 4, 4, 3.5. And back to Ian, who we're missing tonight. He also, like Zach, likes 2010 pop. If he could be in a relay with 3 people, it would be Freeze, Johnson, and Reichels. His biggest fan, his mom or grandma. His other hobbies, ultimate frisbee and fishing. Ian gives a shout out to his parents, Christine and David Cobb, for supporting him, and his hip surgeon. Congrats on a great senior year, Ian. Zach is up, our captain. 201C, a back dive tuck, 1.6. Nice. There are 5 types of dives: forward, backward, reverse, inward, and twisting. He got a 4.5, 5.5, 4.5. Again, that difficulty range 1.2 to 3.7, 0 to 10 scale, with 10 being a perfect score. Seeing a lot of 4 and 4.5s tonight. George with his final dive tonight, his 6th and final dive. Back dive with a half twist. A straight dive, 1.8. Looks like our competitor from Anoka is going to go again. The Maple Grove diving team is coached by Mitch Raley, who I hear plays really good music at practice. George Fisher, that final dive, a back dive with a half twist, straight, 1.8. Again, George is a freshman. This is his first year with the dive team. Four, 3.54. Chris Osborne's final dive, 523 1D. Back 1.5 somersault with a half twist. Forward 2.1. Chris is a sophomore on our team. His final dive of tonight's final home meet of the season. Four, 4.5, and 4. Our captain, Zach, final dive of tonight, 5.233 D. Back 1.5 with a half twist, 2.5. Wow. Zach's final dive of his final home meet, 4.5, 4, and 4. That concludes diving. Up next will be the 100-yard butterfly JV. It is senior night, so we're going to have all of our seniors and their parents some special attention. Again, it is senior night, and head coach Carone is giving them the attention they all deserve right now with their parents. Not sure if you can hear the background here, so I'm just going to kind of repeat. We have Mark Altman, Teresa and Scott Altman are Mark's parents, Logan Sear, Henry and Christina, Garrett DeLuce, Ian and Pam, Advet Deepak with Deepak and Anitha, Aiden Freeze with Ryan and Erica, Zach Johnson, parents Sarah and Mitch, Garrett Riekels with mom Susan and dad Jim, Andrew Sahlberg with Deb and Eric. Ben West, parents Joey and Jenny. PJ Wild with parents Joe and Melissa. We are missing Ian Cobb and Caden Whitwer. A special thanks to all the parents who have put in so much time and effort. We have our captains Mark Altman, Logan Sear, Zach Johnson, and Garrett Riekels. Mark Altman on the mic. Mark is thankful for all the driving mom and dad have done over the years. Now to Captain Logan Sear. Thanking his parents for all the support over the years. Here's Garrett. Again, thankful for driving. He said his biggest fans are his parents. Advent Deepak also thankful. Everyone very thankful for all the rides. Aiden Freeze. Aiden hoping that his sister will be at all his times. Zach Johnson. Thanking them for pushing him. Captain Garrett. Thanking his parents for unconditional love and support. Andrew Sahlberg. Thanking thanking them for rides as well. Andrew saying that his parents are his biggest fans. Ben West. Ben thanking his parents for introducing him to swimming. PJ Wild. Coach Carone thanking the parents for a great season. It has been a great season. The boys taking second at True Team at our home meet on this past Thursday against several other teams, taking second, which means they are headed to True Team State this Saturday at the U of M. Their next swim meet after True Team will be on January 26th at Centennial. Again, when it comes to scoring, we have Maple Grove Crimson 56, Anoka Tornadoes with 22 points. Points are awarded based on place. For relays, only 2 relay teams are allowed to score per relay event per school team. Then when it comes to individual events, 3 individuals for second and third are allowed to score per event per school team. First place relays get 8 points, second place 4 points, third place 2. And then when it comes to individual events and diving, first place taking 6 points, second place taking 4 points, third place taking 3 points, fourth place taking 2 points, and fifth place taking 1 point. Again, right now, 56-22 Maple Grove. We have 12 seniors this year, a much smaller class of 2024 with 4 juniors. Then a bigger class, 2025 right now with 2, 4, 6, 8, about 10 juniors, or I'm sorry, sophomores. And then a smaller class of freshmen right now, class of 2026. And then a big, big class of 2027 current 8th graders and fast ones too. And then let's see, 2, 4, 6, about 6 or 7 class of 2028 kids. It is time for Jeffer's favorite part of the home meets, which he's missing out on tonight. Although his child is pushing the duck in right now. That's Zach out there. This is when we donate money and we buy little duckies and we throw them in and we chuck them, and it's called Chuck a Duck. And we raise money for the team, with half the money going to the team raised and the other half going to the winner of whatever duck wins. I like this one. Captain Logan Sear says, if he could be in a relay with 3 other people in the world, even if they don't swim, who would he choose and why? He would choose Maple Grove principal Mr. Becker, our athletic director Ricardo Jones, and head coach Matt Carone, because he wants to know who would win in a race out of those 3. So Logan Sear wanting to take a relay on with his principal, athletic director, and head coach. That's a fun one. If Principal Becker or Mr. Jones is watching right now, shout out to you two. Someone won some money. That next event will be event 11, 100-yard butterfly JV. current score 56-22 Crimson. Okay, here we go. Second half to begin. JV does not score points, but you get to see how well they do once they start swimming varsity. Again, we have a lot of good up and coming younger swimmers. In lane 1, Mateo with Maple Grove. In lane 2, Colin for Anoka. In lane 3, Hudson for Maple Grove. In lane 4, Delclon for Anoka. In lane 5, Daniel for Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Holden for Anoka. Mateo in lane 1 is a 7th grader. This is his first year on the team. His favorite event is the 500 free. Whoa, is that right? 500 free, go Mateo. He joined because Jonathan told him to join. So there you go, Jonathan. His role model on the team is Logan Sear. And he also is interested in a band. Good job, Mateo. In lane number 3, we have Hudson Peterson. Hudson is also a 7th grader. He's been on the team. This is his first year. His favorite event is the 50 free. His biggest fan, he says, is his dad. His other hobbies include video games. Why did Hudson join the team? To get better at swimming. That's a good reason. Good job, Hudson. Coming in first, that would be lane 2, Colin from Anoka. Coming in second place, lane 6, Holden from Anoka. And coming in third place, Hudson Peterson with Maple Grove. Again, Hudson, a 7th grader and new to the team this year. You can join the swim team when you're in 7th grade. Now it is the 100-yard varsity butterfly. Event number 12, varsity 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1, Thomas Bodkin with Maple Grove. In lane 2, Levi Garberg from Anoka. In lane 3, Logan Sear with Maple Grove. In lane 4, Morrison Vanderhoof with Anoka. In lane 5, Garrett Rickles with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Ed Balablaca, sorry, Ed, with Anoka. Thomas Botkin in lane 1 is a junior. He's been on the team for 5 years. He is flying planes and snowboarding. Those are some of his big hobbies. His biggest fan is his mom, Liz, who does a ton for this organization. We thank Liz. I thank Liz every day for how much she does for Maple Grove Crimson Boys Swim and Dive. Thank you. His favorite event is the 100 free. He likes sprints, has fun with the boys. That's his favorite part of swimming. He joined the team because of friends. What does he listen to before meet? Green Day and The Clash. Who is his role model on the team? Ollie, because he knows how to have a good time. Shout out to Ollie. Again, Thomas is a junior this year. And coming in first place in lane 3, Logan Sear with Maple Grove. In lane 5 for second place, Garrett Rickles for Maple Grove. In lane 1, coming in third place, Thomas Bodkin. Maple Grove takes 1, 2, and 3. It is 100 freestyle time, event 13, JV. 4 heats, first heat out of 4. In lane 1, Blake Wandersea with Maple Grove. In lane 3, Oliver Timothy for Maple Grove. In lane 4, Chase Robinson for Anoka. In lane 5, Jeremy Kelly for Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Evan Olson for Maple Grove. Blake in lane number 1 is a 7th grader. It is his first year on the team. His favorite event is freestyle. There you go, Blake. Why did he join? He loves swimming. His biggest fan is his dad, and Blake also likes to draw and create things, so that's cool. Then in lane number 5, Jeremy Kelly. He is a 9th grader, a freshman. He's been on the team for 2 years. His favorite event is also the freestyle. He joined the team because he likes swimming. That makes sense. He likes pop music before a meet. Jeremy's biggest fan, is his mom. And Jeremy also, besides swimming, likes to do Legos. In lane number 3, Oliver Timothy. Ollie is in 8th grade. He's been on the team 2 years. This is his 2nd year. His favorite event is the 100 breaststroke. He joined the team because he also likes swimming. Good reason. His biggest fan is his mom, and Ollie also likes ultimate frisbee. Ultimate frisbee. Ollie's role model is Eris, who is a freshman on the team. Coming in first place in lane 3 would be Oliver Timothy. In lane 5 in second place, that would go to Jeremy Kelly. And in lane 6, third place, Ed from Anoka. The current score, Maple Grove 69, Anoka Tornadoes 25 points. The goal is to get to 94 points. After that, it would be exhibition. So you need 94 points to win that meet. Let's go to Heat 2. In lane 1, Dihan Yoshi with Maple Grove. In lane 2, Tristan Holmes with Anoka. In lane 3, Adam Munike from Maple Grove. In lane 4, Brock Backman from Anoka. In lane 5, Lucas Brasky with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Joseph Paulson, Anoka. This is Heat 2 of 4 heats. Again, we have a beefy 2027 class looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. A lot of kids coming in that class of 2027, current 8th graders. Again, Maple Grove's next meet, the True Team State at the U on Saturday. Coming in first place in lane number 3, Adam Munneke from Maple Grove. In lane 5, Lucas Rasky from Maple Grove. And in lane 1, in third place, Dihan Yoshi. Heat number 3 of the 100-yard butterfly. Or I'm sorry, of the 100 freestyle junior varsity. The butterfly varsity was before that. We are on the third heat of 100 freestyle JV. In lane 1, David Fuchs from Maple Grove. In lane 2, Andrew Macedo with Anoka. In lane 3, Brady Kuklak from Maple Grove. In lane 4, Mala Chiliki from Anoka. In lane 5, Advent Deepak from Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Will Guy with Anoka. Advent Deepak, who is in lane 5, has been on the team for 3 years. His favorite event is the medley relay. He likes the butterfly. His favorite part of swimming is practicing with friends. He joined the team because it's one of his favorite sports, and he's been doing it since he was a kid. His role model on the team are the coaches, Matt Carone, Lindsey Jagger, Blake Moss, and Mitch Raley, because they challenge him to do better. His favorite music before meet, hip hop, Bruno Mars. His biggest fan, his family. He gives a shout out to India. Shout out to India. Good job, Deepak. We are now on to Heat 4. Heat 4 of the 100 freestyle JV. In lane 1, Zachary Rurr, who is a sophomore at Maple Grove. In lane 2, Ethan from Anoka. In lane 3, Luke Martin from Maple Grove. In lane 4, Caleb with Anoka. In lane 5, Jonathan Glenani, Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Charles from Anoka. Luke, who is in lane 3, is in 8th grade. He's been on the team 2 years. He also does club swim. His favorite event is the butterfly. He joined the team because he wanted that cool high school swim team experience. He also likes pop music, which is kind of a theme, I think, on this team. His other hobbies include piano. Jonathan from Maple Grove's also in 8th grade. And Jonathan is in lane 5 right now. He's been on the team 2 years. He likes the 200 IM. His favorite part of swimming is when they have hard practices. So just remember that, coaches, hard practices. He joined the team because he thought it would be a good experience. His role model is Rodrigo because he's a good swimmer. Jonathan likes 80s rock. His favorite or his biggest fan is his dad. He gives some shout outs to his family. And Jonathan also likes to swim. Or I'm sorry, of course he likes to swim. He likes archery and fishing. Coming in first place in lane 2, Ethan from Anoka. In second place in lane 4, Caleb from Anoka. And in third place in lane 3, Luke Martin with Maple Grove.
Now swimming event number 14, the varsity 100-yard freestyle. 17 minutes, it's done.
100 freestyle varsity. In lane number 1, Paul Wild with Maple Grove. PJ, he's a senior. In lane number 2, Abe Olson with Anoka. In lane 3, senior Aiden Fries with Maple Grove. In lane 4, Calvin Tukanen from Anoka. In lane 5, Lucas Bacher with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Kenan Nelson with Anoka. Lucas in lane 5 is an 8th grader. This is his first year on the team. His favorite event is the 50 free. He joined the team for fun. Good reason. His role model is Jeffrey Norfold, who is a freshman on the team. He likes to listen to Drake before a meet. His biggest fan, who's his biggest fan? His biggest fan is Rowan. Lucas also plays football and baseball. Again, this is varsity scoring for points. Coming in first place in lane 5, Lucas with Maple Grove. In lane 3 for second place would be Aiden Fries with Maple Grove. And in lane 4 for third place would be Calvin with Anoka. Next up, we have the boys 500-yard freestyle JV. In lane 1, we have Miles Ferrens with Maple Grove. In lane 2, Ryan Madison, Anoka. In lane 3, Benjamin West of Maple Grove. In lane 4, Mason Wagner, Anoka. In lane 5, Logan Tabor with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Ben Taylor, Anoka. This is that endurance race, the 500. In lane 1, Miles Ferrens. He's been on the team 2 years, so this is his second year as an 8th grader. His favorite event isn't the 500, it's the 200 free. So more than half the length of this one. Miles says his favorite part of swimming is the people. Miles' role model on the team is Captain Logan Sear because Miles says he is friendly and he is a good team member, which sounds like 2 qualities that we need in a captain. Miles also likes pop. I have a feeling these guys are blasting the pop music before meets. Miles' biggest fan, his mom, his dad, and his brother. Miles also likes to run cross country, and I believe he's really good at cross country as well, being that I've been at pretty much all the cross country meets, and I know he does a really good job. He also likes to just play with friends, which sounds about right. Good job, Miles. Also swimming right now for Maple Grove in lane 5, Logan Tabor. Logan is a sophomore at Maple Grove High School. This is his 3rd year on the team. Logan's favorite event is the 50 free. He likes to swim fast. It's his favorite part. Why did he join? To play a sport. His role model is also Logan Sear. A lot of Logan Sear role modeling tonight because he's fast. So you're friendly and fast, Logan. Nice. Logan Tabor likes rap music before a meet. If he could be in a relay with 3 other people in the world, even if they don't swim, who would he choose? He would choose George Washington, Kanye West, and Michael Phelps. Logan's biggest fan is his mom, and besides swimming, he likes to hang out with friends. Again, Logan is a sophomore. This year's captains: Mark Altman, Logan Sear, Zach Johnson, Garrett Rickles. Zach being the captain of the dive team. Just one heat of the 500 free, followed up by the 500 varsity free. When we talked about that true team section meet last week, the meet is designed and scored to test a team's depth. Teams can enter 4 individual and 4 relays in each event. The top team qualifies for the True Team State meet, which is the following weekend, which is coming up here. But we took second and got that wild card, so we are in it. Boys get to swim at the University of Minnesota Aquatic Center. That will be a lot of fun. It's a cool pool. Again, their next meet, dual meet, is Thursday the 26th against Centennial. This is the race where they need a teammate to help them keep track of how many laps they're doing in the water. And when the front runner is on his last lap, you'll hear the bell go off. Again, we're in event 15. Boys 500-yard freestyle JV. We're getting close to that bell. There we go. It's lane 3, Benjamin West on his last lap. Ben is a senior this year. And here comes Ben in lane 3, taking first place in the 500 freestyle JV. In second place, lane 2, Ryan Madison with Anoka. And in third place, oh, nope, he's still going. Never mind, we don't have a third place yet. In third place in lane 4, Mason Wagner with Anoka. And there we go. Next up, event 16, boys 500-yard freestyle varsity. Here we go, swimming the 500 in lane number 1, Andrew Sahlberg, a senior this year. His final home meet 500 in lane 1. In lane 2, Matthew Goldenstein with Anoka. In lane 3, sophomore Rodrigo Rodriguez for Maple Grove. In lane 4, Jack Dahl with Anoka. In lane 5, freshman Eris Liu with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, with Anoka, Lucian Warina. Here we go. Here we go. In lane 3, Rodrigo, who is a sophomore, has been on the team. Well, this is his first year. His favorite event is the 100 breaststroke. He also likes the 200 IM. He joined the team because of Alex Pickens. Thanks, Alex, for encouraging Rodrigo to join the team. Who is his biggest fan? Ollie from the team, Jonathan, and his mom. What are Rodrigo's other hobbies? He says music for sure. What's his favorite part of swimming? Rodrigo says definitely the friends he's made. The swimming is the hard part. The friends are the good part. They've taught him discipline, perseverance, and have helped him meet other people. In lane 5, freshman Eris Liu. Eris has been on the team for 3 years now. This is his third year, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Eris's favorite event is the 100 breaststroke. Eris says his favorite part of swimming is seeing his improvement and having fun with friends. Eris says his biggest fan is fellow teammate, freshman Jeffrey Norfold. And again, a role model on the team, Logan Sear, once again, because he's always positive, really fast, and willing to give rides to people. He also has a good relationship with a lot of people on the team. So Logan is a teammate favorite. If Eris could be on a relay with 3 people in the world, it would be with a former teammate who graduated last year, Captain TJ Pauley. His brother, Jalen Liu, who graduated 2 years ago, and fellow teammate Garrett Reichels, who is the captain right now. Eris also likes strategy games, video games, and again, hanging out with friends, and he wants to give his big brother Jalen a big old shout out. So shout out to Jalen. About halfway there when it comes to varsity times. Again, Andrew, who is a senior in lane 1, Rodrigo, who is a sophomore in lane 3, and Eris, who is a freshman in lane 5. Again, this is senior night where we're honoring the seniors. A little bit ago, the seniors came out with their parents, had a few words, and most of them said that they were thankful for all those rides their parents have given them over the years to and from practice. So very thankful for that and for their love and support. Well, the judge is getting up with a bell. Here we go. Here we go. Lane 3, Rodrigo. New updated score, Maple Grove Crimson 80 points, the Anoka Tornadoes with 30, 80-30. Again, we're going for that 94, where after that, you won the meet and everything is exhibition. So you still do all the races, but it's exhibition. Coming in first place, Rodrigo Rodriguez with a 528.35. Coming in second place in lane 4 would be Jack from Anoka. Eris needs to push it right now. Push it, push it. Coming in third place, Matthew with Anoka. Coming in fourth place, Eris in lane 5. Again, first place gets 6 points, second place gets 4 points, third place gets 3 points, fourth place gets 2 points, and fifth place get 1 point for these individual events. And we're going right into event number 17, which is the 200-yard freestyle relay JV. Okay, here we go. Lane 1 for Maple Grove, Evan, Advat, Bentley, and Blake. In lane 2 for Anoka, Andrew, Caden, Will, and John. In lane 3 for Maple Grove, Alex, Ben, Luke, and Zach. In lane 4 for Anoka, Ryan, Colin, Holden, and Mason. In lane 5 for Maple Grove, Jacob Engler, Grady Clark, Daniel Shear, and Logan Tabor. And then for Anoka in lane 6, Mitchell Chase, Brock, and Oliver. Bentley, who will be swimming third in this heat in lane 1, is in 8th grade. He's been on the team for 2 years. He'll be again swimming third. His favorite event is the breaststroke. His favorite part of swimming is the people. He joined the team because his friends were on it. His role model is George Fisher. He says George is never cranky and does both the swim and dive team. George is never cranky. Well, cool. He also likes pop music. If he could be on a relay, he would be with his friends because that would be fun. His biggest fan is his mom. His other hobbies are hanging out with friends and cross country. Big shout out to Miles Daniel, he says, Bentley, who is an 8th grader in lane 1. Alex Pickens has already swam first in lane 3 for Maple Grove. He is a junior this year. He's been on the team for 5 years. His favorite event was the 500 free that we just watched. He says his favorite part of swimming is his friends. He joined because he wanted to join a high school sport. His role model is Logan Sear because he's fast. He likes to listen to Eminem before a meet. If he could be in a relay, get this, Sarah Pickens, Liz Bodkin, and Molly Elfstrand. I like that. I like that a lot. That's fun because they're all moms. And he says his biggest fan is his mom. That would be Sarah. His hobbies are chemistry and computer science. Great hobbies, Alex. And shout outs, Mom, Dad, Emmeline, Penny, Mabel, and Humphrey. Coming in first place in lane 3 would be the team of Pickens West, Rur, and Martin. Coming in second in lane 5 would be Maple Grove with the team of Engler, Shear, Clark, and Tabor. And coming in third place would be Anoka with the team of McCarty, Madison, Vanderhoof, and Wagner. Here we go. It's time for that varsity 200 freestyle relay varsity. In lane 1 for Maple Grove, Garrett DeLosa, Eris, Lou, George Fisher, and Andrew Sahlberg. In lane 2 for Anoka, Matthew, Lucian, Caleb, and Ethan. In lane 3 for Maple Grove, Mark Altman, who is the captain, Lucas Bacher, Jeffrey Norfold, and Captain Logan Sear. For Anoka in lane 4, Abe, Levi, Wesley, and Jack. In lane 5, Gabe Jimenez for Maple Grove, Aiden Fries, Thomas Botkin, and Garrett Rickles. And in lane 6 for Anoka, Malchi, Charles, Deaklin, and Ed. Jeffrey, who is a freshman who will be swimming in lane number 3. This is his second year. His favorite event is the 50 free. His favorite part of swimming is meets, so perfect timing right now. He wanted to represent Maple Grove, and that is why he joined the team. His role model is Lucas because he's fast and cute. Jeffrey likes 80s rock, hip hop right before a meet. If he could be in a relay, he would be with Snoop Dogg, Mark Altman, and Alex Pickens because they would be good and funny. Bennett is Jeffrey's biggest fan. He gives a shout out to Papa. Hey, Papa. Jeffrey also likes baseball, football, working out, and video games. Coming in first place in lane 5 for Maple Grove, Gabe, Aiden, Garrett, and Thomas. Coming in second for Maple Grove, Mark, Lucas, Logan, and Jeffrey. And coming in third for Anoka, Abe, Levi, Wesley, and Jack. Now it is time for event 19, 100-yard backstroke JV. And we have an updated score, 89 Maple Grove, 89 to our guest, the Anoka Tornadoes, 37. Swimming in lane number 1 for Maple Grove, Rowan Layton. Swimming for Maple Grove in lane number 2, Miles Ferens. Swimming for Maple Grove in lane 3, Jeremy Kelly. Swimming for Maple Grove in lane 4, David Fuchs. Swimming for Maple Grove in lane 5, Nick Bauer. And swimming for Maple Grove in lane 6, Blake Wandersee. Rowan in lane number 1 is an 8th grader. This is his second year on the team. His favorite event is the 100 breast. He joined because he thought it would be fun, so I hope he's having a lot of fun this season. His role model on the team is Lucas because it's his best friend. He also says Lucas is his biggest fan. If he could be in a relay with anyone, it would be with Ryan Reynolds, Herbert Hoover, and the Kool-Aid Man. I'm not sure how fast the Kool-Aid Man could go, but I'm going to place my money on Ryan Reynolds. That would be a fun one to watch. Again, we are in event 19, which is the 100-yard backstroke JV. It is senior night, so we are celebrating all of our seniors. Mark Altman, Ian Cobb, Logan Sear, Garrett DeLusa, Adva Deepak, Aiden Fries, Zach Johnson, Garrett Reichels, Andrew Sahlberg, Ben West, PJ Wild, and Caden Whitwer. Coming in first place in lane 4, that would be David with Maple Grove. Coming in second place in lane 2, Miles. And coming in third place, that would be Nick. Coming in fourth place, Rowan. Coming in fifth place, Jeremy. And coming in sixth place will be Blake Wandersee.
Now swimming heat 2 of the 100-yard backstroke to University.
We do have an updated score. Maple Grove 101, and our guest, Anoka Tornadoes, with 39 points. It is time for Heat 2 of Event 19, 100-yard backstroke JV. In lane 1, Bentley Craig with Maple Grove. In lane 2, Tristan Holmes with Anoka. In lane 3, Jacob Engler, Maple Grove. In lane 4, Soren Fondre with Anoka. In lane 5, Daniel Shear with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Caden Patterson with Anoka. You can see everyone's role model, Logan Sear, right there, right in front of lane 5, whistling and cheering on his teammates. Again, we have that True Team State meet this Saturday at the U of M. The same boys who swam at True Team on last Saturday will be going. And I believe, don't quote me, but I believe they're swimming the same events. Not sure if they change up those relays at all. Coming in first place in lane 3, that would be Jacob Engler with Maple Grove. Coming in second place in lane 1, Bentley Craig with Maple Grove. Coming in third place in lane 4, Soren Fondre with Anoka. Coming in fourth place in lane 5, Daniel Shear with Maple Grove. And then in sixth place, in lane 2, Tristan Holmes with Anoka. Event number 20, 100-yard backstroke varsity. Again, this would be exhibition points because Maple Grove has already surpassed that 94 point to win a meet. In lane 1, we have Jonathan Glennetti from Maple Grove. In lane 2, Morrison Vanderhoof with Anoka. In lane 3, Garrett DeLosa with Maple Grove. In lane 4, Ewan McAllister with Anoka. In lane 5, Connor Elfstrand with Maple Grove. And in lane 6, Sam Urbanak with Anoka. Connor, who you can find in lane number 5 for Maple Grove. He is a sophomore. He's been on the team for, this will be his 4th year. His favorite event is the 200 freestyle. His favorite part is hanging out with people on the team. He joined to get faster and have some fun, so hopefully he's having a blast this season. Garrett on the team. Garrett Rickles, his ideals. I don't know if it says ideals or ideas. I think ideals and goals are set. I wish to be that way one day. So Garrett is Connor's role model. He likes to listen to Kendrick Lamar before meets to get him in the mood to swim. If he could be in a relay with anyone, he would choose Sarah Pickens and Coach Carone. His biggest fan is Mom and Dad. They've come to all of his meets. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Connor's other hobbies are math, music, and reading. And he would like to give a big old shout out to Mia Johnson for pushing him to get faster and enjoy life more throughout the summer. Coming in first place in lane number 2, that would be Morrison with Anoka. Coming in second place in lane number 4, Ewan with Anoka. Coming in third place would be Garrett with Maple Grove. And in fourth place, Connor Alstrand for Maple Grove. We are now moving on to event 21, 100-yard breaststroke JV. 100-yard breaststroke JV. In lane number 1, Logan Tabor with Maple Grove. In lane number 2, John Guy with Anoka. In lane 3, Mark Altman, Captain Mark Altman. In lane 3 for Maple Grove. In lane 4, Ethan Balkabaugh with Anoka. And in lane 5, 7th grader Hudson Peterson with Maple Grove, his first year on the team. Right now, Mark Altman in the lead in lane 3. Not far behind, we have Hudson Peterson in lane 5. Anoka in lane 4. And Logan Tabor in lane 1. Again, this is the 100 breaststroke JV. Current score, Crimson 101 to Anoka 39. This is Maple Grove's final home meet of the season, going to Centennial High School next week. And Mark Altman takes first place with 119.09. Coming in second, let's see here. Coming in second, Hudson Peterson with Maple Grove. Coming in third place, Anoka's Ethan. And then coming in fourth place in lane number 1, Logan Tabor with Maple Grove. Here we go, the varsity 100-yard breaststroke. In lane number 1, Thomas Bodkin. In lane number 2, Malachi Leakey from Anoka. In lane number 3, Lucas Bacher from Maple Grove. In lane 6, Charles Body from Anoka. In lane number 5, Alex Pickens, Maple Grove. And in lane number 6, Wesley Anderson, Anoka. Oh, and Grandpa sends a shout out to Jeremy Kelly from Arizona. Thank you, Eric. Grandpa sends a shout out to Jeremy Kelly. It's a tight race, folks. In the lead in lane 3, that would be Lucas Bacher with Maple Grove, followed by Thomas Bodkin in lane 1, followed by Alex Pickens in lane 5. Lucas Bacher still in first place, followed by Thomas Bodkin, followed by Alex Pickens. Lucas in lane 3 taking first place, followed by second place going to lane 4, Anoka. Third place going to Thomas Bodkin in lane 1. Fourth place going to Alex Pickens in lane 5. 2 more left. We have event 23, the 400-yard freestyle relay JV, followed by the 400-yard freestyle relay varsity. In lane 1, number 1, Maple Grove's Grady Clark, Logan Tabor, Nick Bauer, Oliver Timothy. In lane number 2 for Anoka, Ben, Tristan, Joseph, and John. In lane number 3 for Maple Grove, Benjamin West, David Fuchs, Mateo Valita, Lucas Rasky. In lane 4 for Anoka, Mason, Will, Andrew, and Soren. In lane number 5, Zach Bird, Brady Kukluk, Dehan Yoshi, and Miles Ferens. And in lane number 6 for Anoka, Mitchell, Caden, Chase, and Brock. Lane 5 right now for Maple Grove with Zach leading the pack, followed by lane number 3, Ben West, followed by lane 1, Grady Clark. Zach still leading the charge in lane 5. Followed by lane 3's Ben West. Zach about to tap out to Brady. And in lane 1 jumps in Logan. In lane 3 jumps in David. This is the 400-yard freestyle relay JV. Dion getting ready to jump in lane number 5. And there he goes. In lane number 1 will go Nick Bauer, about to jump in. In lane number 3, Mateo. Miles will be next in the water for Maple Grove in lane 5. Okay, Miles is in the water in lane 5. In lane 3, Lucas is jumping in. And in lane 1, it's Ollie. Okay, one more lap here for lanes 1, 3, and 5. And coming in first place in lane 3 would be our Ben, David, Mateo, and Lucas. Coming in second place, lane 1 would be Grady, Logan, Nick, and Ollie. And in lane 5, third place, Zach, Brady, Dehan, and Miles. Again, it is senior night here in Maple Grove, celebrating our 12 seniors, their final home meet of the season, not the final meet, but final home meet that Maple Grove is hosting. It's off to True State at the U of M on Saturday, followed by Thursday's meet against Centennial. That's all by itself. It is time for our final event of the night, event number 24, 400-yard freestyle relay varsity. In lane 1 for Maple Grove, Paul Wild, Luke Martin, Mark Altman, Alex Pickens. In lane 2 for Anoka, Calvin, Kennan, Sam, and Ewan. In lane 3 for Maple Grove, Garrett Reichels, Jeffrey Norfold, Aiden Fries, and Rodrigo Rodriguez. In lane number 4 for Anoka, Jack, Abe, Levi, and Morrison. In lane number 5 for Maple Grove, Gabe Jimenez, Jacob Endler, Connor Elfstrand, Garrett DeLosa. In lane number 6 for Anoka, Caleb, Holden, Ryan, and Colin. You know, when I interviewed the captains of Maple Grove earlier this season, Captain Garrett Reichel said he was really looking forward to seeing the growth of the team as a whole this year. He said we've gained some new swimmers at all levels, and he was really excited to see how they would grow and become a part of what's already a close family. Senior Captain Logan Sear said that this team has a lot of depth. He says our team does not have our team has a large group that always pushes each other to the next level of swimming. Mark Altman thinks that the team's main strength is he wants everyone to be tight with one another. Everyone works better when we're all friends. And I've noticed reading everyone's questionnaires tonight that one of the the themes of everyone's questionnaires is the reason they joined is because to make friends and to they've made friends while they've been on the team. It seems like everyone's really supportive of one another. Again, this team coached by Matt Carone, Lindsay Yeager, Blake Moss, and Mitch Raley, who is that dive coach that again plays the good music at practice. We kicked off our season against Champlin Park on December 15th. And again, off to a true team on a Saturday. That updated score, Maple Grove Crimson 101 to Anoka Tornadoes 52 points. Getting ready for that last swimmer in the relay. In first place in lane 3, we have our Garrett, Jeffrey, Aiden, and Rodrigo. That is first place for the 400 freestyle. In second place in lane 5, it is Gabe, Jacob, Connor, and Garrett. Taking third, Anoka in lane 4. Taking fourth, Anoka in lane 2. Taking fifth, Maple Grove in lane 1 with Paul, Luke, Mark, and Alex. And that is your final home meet of the season against the Anoka Tornadoes. Maple Grove winning 101 to 52 points. Again, off to True Team on Saturday, and then off to take on Centennial High School on Thursday. Thank you for joining us tonight on a very special senior night. Congratulations to all the seniors for what's already a great season. Still couple more weeks to go to celebrate all their swimming accomplishments over the years. We hope you have a wonderful night.